In this video, I will teach you how to quickly create a computer game using AI. This is going to be fun. Let's get started. And the tool we're going to use for this is Google Gemini. Here I am on gemini.google.com. You can see I'm signed into my Google account. If you're on any Google page at all, or any Google service, and you're signed in, you should be able to click on this symbol here and choose Gemini to also get to the right place. Now, most people use Google Gemini the same way they use ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot. They just type in a question or a command, maybe something like this, and then they tap enter, and Gemini tries to answer their question or perform the task that they have asked for. But Gemini is capable of even more than this. If you look below the Ask Gemini prompt box, there's a button that says Tools, and if you click on that, you can change it to the canvas mode, and once that's selected, you can ask Gemini to create several different things. One of those is a computer game. So I want Gemini to create a fun computer game that involves a lion, a hamburger, bananas, and spiders. I'll click this button to submit my prompt for this computer game, and Google Gemini is now going through the process of programming this game. Now, I could have been much more specific. I could have said something like, please make this a Space Invaders type of game, or a Super Mario Brothers kind of game, or please mimic elements of Minecraft. Having said that, typically the games that Gemini will create are basically arcade-style games. Okay, it looks like Gemini has created at least the first version of my computer game, Leo's Lunch Dash. Click Start to play. So I click Start, and there is the lion. I'm controlling the lion by moving left and right using the arrow keys, and I'm collecting the hamburgers. Let's see what happens when I hit the spider. Oh, game over. But I can play again if I want to. There's Leo. The hamburgers are coming much faster now, and the spiders as well. Now, before playing the game, I should have looked here at the left. There are some instructions for me. It talks about the arrow keys or other options for moving Leo, and it talks about the goal of the game. So that's pretty important and very helpful. And now that I've played the game and I've read the instructions, if there's anything about the game that I would like to change, I can make those changes here. So I'll say instead of hamburgers, use hot dogs. So let's try that out. I submitted it, and Gemini is rewriting the game. Here it is, updated, and I'll click to start. So Leo now is facing, yes, spiders, but now there are hot dogs instead of hamburgers. So this is actually a pretty quick and amazing way to create a game using artificial intelligence. The results may not be exactly perfect, but that's why you can adjust them, change them here using Ask Gemini. Now, in addition to what I've already shown, notice that there are at the right some options that we have. I can add Gemini features. If I click that button, look what happens. Google Gemini will examine my game and will come up with some changes, some adjustments to the game, and it's going to integrate the Gemini API into the game. And so typically this makes the game or activity that's created even more deep and interesting. There are usually new elements added. So for example, the final score, the number of hot dogs collected, and the number of bananas consumed, it takes that and generates a short, humorous news report. So let's try it out. Tell Leo's tale. I can click there, and it's generating a tale based on how the game went. So that's a nice feature that I wouldn't have thought of, but because I clicked Add Gemini Features, it's a feature that I can have in my game. There's also a button here for Select and Ask. So let's try it out. I'll click Select and Ask, and I'm going to click and drag to select Play Again, and I'm going to ask Gemini to change it to Growl Again. Tap Enter, and Gemini is rewriting the program again, but this time simply changing the text of this button. And it's rewritten the program. I can click Start, and I'm going to speed that up again a few times by pressing spacebar. So now it's a much faster game, and I'm going to lose. Notice the button here no longer says Play Again, it's Growl Again. So Google Gemini actually gives us some pretty good tools to help us yes, quickly create a game, but then make adjustments and use these tools here to enhance the game, make other small changes. When we're done creating the game, and we're happy with it, notice what we have here at the top. All changes are saved. I can undo changes that I make, but then over here, I can also show the console as I try the game. I can click on code to see the programming language that produced this game, and there's a share button. So I can either copy the contents of this game, the code and so forth, and then paste it somewhere to share with someone, or I can just click share and share again, and this will create a shareable public link for this canvas, this game that I've created. I'll click copy link, and let's try it out in a new browser window. I'll click continue, and my game is loaded up, and anyone can play this now. Please feel free to try it out. Just go to this link to play my amazing game. As you can see back here in Google Gemini, there are other ways to share your game as well, but I think this capability in Google Gemini is really pretty cool, and it's just the beginning. Google just keeps adding more features and tools to Google Gemini and more capability. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it to be helpful. If you did, please like, follow, and subscribe. And when you do, click the bell and you'll be notified when I post another video. If you'd like to support my channel, the best way to do that is to become a channel member, but you could also click the thanks button below the video. You could support me through my Patreon account or by buying channel merch, and you'll see more information about those options in the description below the video. Speaking of supporting the channel, I want to say thank you so much to my fantastic Super Techie channel supporters. Thank you so much for all you do.